going on out there, YouTube? This is SCL0320 representing JVS. This is a brand new spoiler field, and I mean spoilers, for the Vampire Diaries Season 7, Episode 11, the things that we, what was it, the things that we lose in the fire? Yeah, the things we lost in the fire. This is going to be spoiler-centered, but I'm not going to try to run too long, hopefully. I'm just going to pinpoint certain things I didn't like and did like about this episode. I gave the episode, though, a 7.5 out of 10, which is kind of probably the lowest one that I've kind of given. Not to say this wasn't a good episode. I think it just could have been so much better in a lot of different ways. But I think that one of the main things is coming off the last episode, like seeing the state of Damon and just like, and I was in awe, like, of the fact that this was something that was really happening. And then to see, like, literally him realize, like, oh crap, I almost killed everybody. And I caught him all by surprise. Basically, the last person he killed was Bonnie, you know? Or thought he killed was Bonnie. And like, he, you know, gets everybody back up, gives Bonnie the blood, and I'm thinking they're gonna have this emotional impactful moment. Like, I can't believe I almost killed one of my best friends. Killed somebody that, like, my brother loves. I almost killed my brother. I almost killed Matt, you know? And it's just like, he didn't emote. It was just like, I mean, yeah, it was an awesome, impactful moment, but nothing really happened. And I think that there was a lot of moments lost with Damon in this episode. Like, I mean, you start to see, like, him having these flashbacks of the soldier guy that was kind of his comrade that keeps on tormenting him, which didn't make sense to me. I think it would have been more beneficial with him basically trying to, you know, reconnect with Lily, or seeing her, or seeing, you know, I don't know. So, it just didn't mesh well to me. I think I understood where they wanted to go with it, because they had it where Stefan was seeing Damon because he was trying to push Damon away, and then Damon was being destructive and seeing somebody that he didn't care about, but it was a reminder of him still being in the world, so he was being Damon, or acting out on the worst parts of himself without him knowing it. And it leads to some really dark things that Damon does. I mean, he kills like a couple people, but one of the biggest things that I didn't expect was the fact that he burnt Elena's body. And dare I say probably killed, but I think that there's a trick to that, and I didn't want to say it in the first review, is that Kai has said that nobody can kill Elena. Like, there's nothing that can really happen to her, if I'm not mistaken, just as long as Bonnie doesn't die. I thought that was what he had said, but maybe I was wrong. But this man burnt Elena's body thinking that it was his comrade. And I was sitting there looking at this, and I was like, oh my gosh. As you can see, like my reaction to it, I could not believe that Damon was burning his body. But the problem that I had with that, I mean, it was awesome because it looked like I saw Nina. It literally looked like, I think I just bit my tongue. Oh my gosh. It literally looked like I saw like Nina's face and everything. So I don't know if they gave her some mocap to kind of be there and have her presence there, but I did not expect to see her in the mix of the fire. The problem that I had with it is the fact that he didn't jump over the body. Like, he didn't try to stop it. He didn't, I mean, I would have probably rolled the casket over and just did whatever I could. He just kind of just watched her burn. And I just can't believe that Damon would do that. I feel like he would do everything possible to stop this from happening. And so I kind of had a problem with that. But I think the other thing that more bothered me was I didn't see a real progression with the nature of his evolution of, okay, he lost his mom. He was still coming out of it because he didn't get to really say how he really felt and tell her he loved her and get redemption for it. And he never even told, you know, Stefan about that. And even with Stefan, like, he got resolved, and I love his relationship with Caroline. It's really impactful, but it's clear, or they're making it up to be, that he's a detriment to himself, but more so than anything that he needs his brother, but he can't, you know. And it's really sad. It's a really sad turn of events. I mean, for the fact that Damon burning the love of his life and Stefan really being a hindrance and a danger to the love of his life, it's really sad. And I think that they're pushing Caroline and Alaric together. I think that there's going to be some kind of emotional moment or a relationship moment with them. She really needs him. More than she needs Stefan, and I think she hasn't necessarily realized that yet. And even like seeing like the flashbacks, or well, not flashbacks, flash forwards we're seeing like them kind of together. So it's definitely something going on with that. I don't know. The only thing that I really had a problem with, I said it in the first reaction, of having Bonnie like kind of not being flirty, but being nice to the heretic just randomly, and then kind of like being flirty with Matt, and like saying, "Oh, you're on match. We're a match." I was just like, "The heck is this?" And then we see the flash forward and her and Enzo together, and then she was already flirting with Enzo sometime. It's like they're trying to match this woman with everybody except for Damon. And I mean, if you want to keep them apart, fine. Allow them to at least coexist within each other's life to be able to help one another. Like, even when he came out of it and he looked at, Bonnie's body and stuff like that, it was like, it still wasn't that emotional trigger that I knew that they would have technically came out, because I mean, just her connection with Elena, and I don't know, man. Like, I don't like what they're doing with Bonnie. It's like a waste for the actor and for the character, because she's a stronger character than that. Like, even like her going tailgating with Matt, like going killing vampires, like, why? I don't know if that was for her or for him. It's like, does she still have the edge from coming out of the, the neutral zone or whatever? It's just got her character all over the place. And I mean, I did like, kind of what Julie had done, and kind of built with something that Klaus probably would have done. It's just, I don't know. I felt like they missed a good opportunity. One, with Damon really going and doing everything he could to try to salvage Elena's body. And even like at the end, like with having the fact that Matt, I think that sheriff is probably the Huntress woman. Now, at least I know kind of what the backstory with that is. I feel like the only reason why they brought the heretic in is just add that filler of like why this person is hunting them, which it disjoints the story arc in a lot of anyway. But I think that I just didn't like the fact of where Damon's character now is going. It's just kind of this self-destructing role, and to get to the point where you see him just kind of waiting in the coffin for Elena to wake up. And eventually he's going to have to tell everybody that he killed Elena, which I don't think he did. I think he just burned her. And I think that she'll be able to be salvageable, which is fine. Let me know in the comments below if y'all think that was actually Nina's motion cap, that they actually did her face like that, because I swear it looked just like her. I think this episode could have been so much better. They could have let this episode just be literally one big mole of basically Paul Wesley Stephan come to realization of just eradicating his memory of his brother away. I would have been more satisfied with that. I would have that been more fulfilling and more deserving of his art, even though he does have like a good metamorphosis and has this interesting realization where Damon has kind of the negative effect of that. I feel like there's just so much more they could have done with it, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. But as y'all know, I am a lover of the show, and I will give y'all the truth from my perspective, in my opinion. Thanks everybody for watching. This is SCL0320 representing JVS. We ain't gonna stop, y'all. We'll be back. Peace. Oh, and by the way, check out all the reactions that are coming up really soon from moments in this episode. Peace.